All right. It is morning time. Morning. Good morning. Take a little bit of that. Ah. So it is 6:05 a.m. now. Getting ourselves up because we're going to get going. So today, first we are going to head up to Bayleton. I think it's exit 36 on I-81. So we'll try to make some distance before we get to Virginia. Alright. You know, at least try to, you know, at least try to get through as much of Tennessee as possible before we get to Virginia. So we're not exactly wasting our time, wasting our, you know, being as efficient as I can be. Ourselves down here. They want us at 30 miles an hour. There we go. All permitted loads to the rear. Driver must park and present permit. So even though that arrow says, well, now it's saying this way, but you know, blah, 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 blah. All permitted loads to the right. Truck parking, designated parking.
Continue on this road for 13 miles.
Well, I guess we will do that. Let's turn our flashers on because we're going to be backing into a spot here. Why couldn't they make that pull through? But you know, that'd be easiest. All right. Let's get as far out the way here as possible here for the consideration of other people. Alright. So we got to walk up in here and take them our papers. Alrighty. That off, turn that off, turn that off. Just that. I love it when people in charge of certain things, like running a weigh station for the Department of Transportation, can't do their job properly. I came in like I was instructed to show my permits. You know, he wanted to see my registration. He wanted to see, you know, the registration for the trailer. He wanted to see my license. Another driver from another company comes in. Oh, and then he asked me what company I'm with, even though that's written on the registration for the truck and the trailer.
Continue on this road for 13 miles.
Even though it's clearly written there, what company are you with? Valley Transportation? I thought you were PSC. No. Oh, you just came in to give me a permit? Yes. Oh, okay, well here, have a good day. Like, really? Okay, you know, that's... You need to be a little bit more on top of what you're doing. So that was a waste of time. That was a good 5 minutes of my life, you know, wasted. Because he's not paying attention to what he's doing. Oh, well, you know, that's par for the course. Par for the course. All right, we got here to Baileyton. It is 9:49. We came over here to the TA. The Pilot is really too small. Never enough parking. I mean, there's only like 7, 8 parking spots, and they're typically always full. I still do not have my permit. So I'm going to send a message. to see what's what. All right. So we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. So we moved up the road about 135, 140 miles. Yeah, so about 2.5 hours we've spent on our clock so far today. All right, so we sent that message off asking about the status of that permit, but until we get it, there ain't nowhere we can go. We are just about 40 miles away from the border with Virginia. There's not a whole lot of places in between here and there to stop, so we'll just stop right here and await that reply. Oh well, I just got a message back telling me that it hasn't come in yet, so oh well, we will be sitting here and waiting. Time on my clock is burning. So there is nothing we can do except sit here and wait. So we sit here in Bayleton and we wait. All right, well, it is now 11:40 a.m. Been here for well over an hour. Another Valley driver. Oh, almost an hour and a half I've been here. Another Valley driver pulled up next to me. Said he'd been waiting for his permits from Virginia as well, so I'm not alone. All right, we'll leave that the way it is, I guess. So I am still waiting for my permits. So while I was waiting, I again attended to the rear of the trailer for this beacon light. This 4-pin round plug is still giving me troubles. The beacon is using an outdated H155 bulb, which the first one burnt out. I got 2 replacements. The first replacement went in immediately. The second one just burnt out the other day. It's a good thing I didn't need my beacon. So basically I cut the wire, I bought a new beacon, attached it to the 4-pin connector, spliced butted the connectors, the wires together and connected it. It still wasn't working. The wires underneath the back of the trailer, old, corroded, worn. But for right now, it's working. I really need to have the rear of this trailer rewired. It just needs to be rewired. Pure and simple, man. All the wires under there are old, corroded. All the connectors are old and corroded. The lights, the connections to the lights are old. This is the 4th time I've had to take that back plate off to deal with the wiring under there. And I can't, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't have to do that. The last time I was up there, I asked them to look at it and deal with it, and they didn't. So, either A, I rip off all the lights and replace them myself, rip off all the wires and connectors on there and rewire it myself, or I get them to put me into a shop to have it done, or go back up to Minnesota and have it done. I mean, that's, and it's really unacceptable, you know. A 2016 trailer, no, I'm gonna fix it once and for all, one way or another. And if I have to do it my way, I'm gonna be mighty pissed. All right, so all nice and freaking dirty. Sitting here at this TA here in Baileyton, Tennessee. Permit has still not come through. No message from the office. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now. And oh well, you know, that's the way it is. I mean, it's 11:45, noon. I mean, I should have had those permits already, you know, and gotten into, and I should have been already in Virginia right now. You know, that's just getting to a point of being unacceptable. I mean, it really is unacceptable that. So we've done 141.6 miles so far today. Been sitting here for 1 hour and 56 minutes. Like I said, it's quarter to noon. You know, I had to get out and fix the light on the trailer again, the wiring back here. It needs to be done. You know, I grabbed a couple hot dogs inside. I picked up a couple more flags. What else? I picked up a circuit tester. You know, the simple basic one with an alligator clip and a probe, red light, green light, you know, that type of thing. I should pick up a multimeter with 2 actual prongs on it. And a surrounding clamp, I think an ohm clamp, I think it's called. I'm not too sure. But so picked up that. So now I'm dirty. Been lying on the dirty ground, the dirty parking lot here. Now it's just a matter of me waiting for the freaking permit to come in. I mean, I can't do anything anymore. I'm not going to try to go closer and then, you know, have no place to stop, because there really is no real place to stop. There's a Citgo about 30, almost 30 miles up the road, there's a Citgo that has a little bit of parking, but it's like, nah. If I'm going to be forced to stay here a full day, you know, and stay overnight, at least I'll have a shower here. You know, not exactly ideal, but you know, that's just the way it is. So we're just going to sit here and excuse me. Well, we're just going to sit here and wait, because there's nothing else I can do. So as soon as I know, I'll let you know. All right, well, another 15 minutes, and I would have been sitting here for 3 hours. Still waiting for permits. I still have basically 405 miles to go to get to my delivery. And I ain't doing that today. No, it's just, this is the downside of doing heavy haul. You know, the waiting, the delays. I mean, oh well, you know, it's just, oh well. Okie dokie. Well, it is just a touch after 6 p.m. And they finally got my permit. Just came through a couple minutes ago. So we can finally go tomorrow morning. It's already past sunset. Let's see here. Alrighty. Height's correct, signs, flags and lights. Alright, we got that. We don't need a height pole. Let's see, escort guidelines, none. Red or fluorescent flags plate at end. Of load overhang must be 12 inches square. Displayed at each corner of the load. Wide load, overside loads be on there, yes. Okay, so I-81, I-64, I-295, and US 360. So no real major detours. All right, here we go. Daylight travel is authorized Monday through Saturday from sunrise to sunset. Undivided highway travel is not allowed between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. and 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. when school is in session. Travel permitted on all highways when school is not in session. To travel at the posted speed not to exceed 55 miles an hour. So 365 miles, that's over, that's over 8 hours of travel, so we are not really getting there. Let's see, 6:30 I can leave here. So and half an hour, just a little under an hour to get to the border. So let's say 7:30. Then 365 miles at 55 miles an hour. Let's see here. I don't do math, so that's why we used a calculator machine. 365 divided by 55, 7 hours minimum. So if we got to the border at 7:30, we could be there just about it's 1400. So 2:30, 3 o'clock at the earliest we can be there to make our delivery. So we can still deliver on Tuesday, just not early in the day. And then the rest of the day is shot because there's nowhere we can go and get a load and then, get loaded and then get anywhere. So there you go. So we finally got our permit, so freaking hallelujah. All right. So but I'm going in to get something to eat.